I stared at the text message until the words blurred together, and in that single second, I understood exactly what my family thought I was worth. My name is Claire Whitfield. I am 28 years old, and I run engineering for a $2 billion tech company in Seattle. That night, my brother Tyler texted the family group chat telling me not to come to his barbecue because his wife said I stunk up the party. My mother replied with a laughing emoji. My father added a heart. I did not cry. I typed 2 words, understood, and went back to signing a company contract worth more than my parents would earn in 10 lifetimes, because they still believed I washed test tubes for a living, and I had never corrected them, terrified they would only ever love my paycheck. Growing up, Tyler was the golden child, loud, athletic, adored without condition, while I was the quiet daughter who liked books and broken radios. The day I won the state science fair, my mother barely glanced at my ribbon because she was too busy cooking Tyler's favorite pasta after he twisted his ankle at practice. 3 years ago, when Tyler dropped out of college and had nowhere to live, I quietly bought him a house through a private company, so my name never appeared on any paperwork. And for 3 years, I paid every bill while he mocked my job to his friends. Now his wife, Brianna, decided I was not even good enough to eat a hamburger in a backyard I secretly owned. That same weekend, Tyler and Brianna showed up uninvited at my office demanding money for her fake lifestyle brand, calling me a lonely spinster with a checkbook when I refused. I had them escorted out by security. Hours later, my bank flagged a fraud alert. Someone had used my stolen social security number to apply for a $480,000 loan, listing Tyler as co-signer. I froze the account and filed a police report immediately. Because this was no longer a family argument, it was a felony. That night, a manila envelope appeared silently on my doormat. No postage. Just my father's shaky handwriting on the front. Inside was a private investigator's report he had secretly commissioned, revealing Brianna had bankrupted her previous husband, Derek, through the exact same scheme. Forged loans, stolen identity, drained accounts, before vanishing to find a new victim. She was doing it to Tyler now, $180,000 deep, and she had just started inquiring about life insurance policies in his name. I flew Derek to Seattle the next morning. Together, we walked straight into Tyler's living room, my house, and watched Brianna's wine glass shatter on the floor the second she saw her ex-husband standing there with proof in his hands. Tyler read through the documents with trembling fingers, realizing his entire marriage had been built on lies. Then I placed one more paper on the table, the deed to the house, proving I had owned it all along, and served them both a 30-day eviction notice on the spot. On Memorial Day, I walked into their family barbecue uninvited and dropped every piece of evidence onto the picnic table in front of stunned relatives: the deed, the eviction notice, the fraud report, Derek's entire history. Tyler collapsed to his knees in the grass, begging for one more chance. I told him he already had his chance, and he chose to steal from me instead. Then I walked away for good. Justice moved fast after that. Brianna was arrested for wire fraud and identity theft weeks later, her pattern finally catching up to her across state lines. Tyler lost his job when the debt surfaced in a background check, and my parents sold the house I grew up in just to keep him out of jail. I sold the Belmont Street house myself and used the profit to start a scholarship fund for girls pursuing science and engineering, the kind of girl I once was, standing alone with a ribbon nobody wanted to see. It has been 6 months now. I changed my number, blocked every family contact, and finally understand that the silence I feared my whole life is actually peace. I still run engineering at my company. I am dating a good man who listens when I talk about my work. Some nights I sit on my balcony with a glass of wine, watching the Seattle skyline, my phone completely silent. No demands, no insults, no more begging to be loved by people who never planned on loving me back. If you have ever been the outsider in your own family, remember this: walking away is not cruelty, it is survival. And the strongest thing you will ever build is a life so solid their absence cannot touch it.